Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Blaze and welcome back to Refuge. In the last episode, we were working really hard. We made a pulverizer and was trying to get some shiny ingots so that we could make Enderium, so that we can make some Tesseracts. And these Tesseracts are basically allowing us to transfer items and power from our farm here over to the main base, the main system. So it's just kind of a convenience thing. It is working out very nicely. But as you can see, I have done some work moving machines around. Now it doesn't look as nice as I'd like with this one, because there's a carpenter safe right here, so we can't actually break this. I don't believe. I tried. I made a carpenter's hammer, which is pretty easy, just some wood, and I couldn't break it, so no idea. But oh well. Anyways, today we are going to start working on a couple other things. I also went ahead and made a whole bunch of Ender energy conduits and decided to put some chests here so that we can auto process stuff. I also made another octadic capacitor and some more dark steel balls, so just a bunch of stuff that I was doing. So for example, something we can do now is if I take let's take just a ton of iron. That's a lot of iron. So this is the alloy smelter. We're gonna put that in furnace mode. And we're just going to put all of this stuff in here. And what's going to happen is this is going to process all the iron and put it right back in here. Now the cobblestone may be processed again. That's okay. But pretty much that's what we want to do. That will allow me to get just a bunch of stuff, and then I take all the pulverized stuff and just throw it in here, and it does the same thing. So that is all of that stuff. Now I'm trying to think of what else. That's about it. So still working on plants. I am actually going to take one of these guys just in case we need it. Now there's a couple things I want to do today, and the main thing I want to work towards is getting some of the quests done. So first of all, we have the autocomplete everything. There is a quest here. Where is it? Picking the fruits, auto planter, auto brewer, auto chisel. I thought there was something. Is it in the lab? Not entirely sure. So I was looking, there should be a quest I thought that was going to be something for auto fisher, picking fruits, Steve factory manager, enchants, gravel roads. Yeah, I guess not. We are going to want to make a sludge boiler here soon. I don't think we've made one already. No. So let's go ahead and make a sludge boiler. So sludge boilers are pretty easy. We need to get some tin. I don't have any iron currently, so let's just grab a bunch of iron and throw it in there, and that will produce some more iron relatively quickly. And we have that. We have machine frame. We're gonna need 2 furnaces. That's easy enough. And let's see, we're gonna need some more plastic. We have rubber essence, so we can get some raw rubber. I guess let's go ahead and you know what, before we make that, let's make one more thing. Break that guy. We'll put a conduit there. And we're just going to make another furnace. So, redstone furnace. Should I make that? You know, it doesn't really matter. Let's just get a bunch of this stuff. And we'll put it in here. Take this stuff out. Take all of this out. Just let it go. I I don't think I want to make a redstone furnace. There's not really a need to make a redstone furnace. So we just do this. Put that away. We have some rubber. And that should reprocess here in a second. So we'll just go ahead and do that just to speed things up just a little bit. And we'll get some raw plastic. And then we should be able to go ahead and make the plastic sheets. There we go. Alright, so what else do we need? We need all the stuff down here. So I did process a bunch of redstone. I've got almost 1,000. I had well over 1,000, but I went ahead and put a stack of blocks in there. So we just need some iron gears now. So there's one. And this will be 2. So that should be everything. And there is the sludge boiler. So now we have to decide where to put this. We are going to need some fluid conduits, which should not be bad to make. I don't really care about the ender fluid conduits. Those are a little bit more expensive than we need. We're just going to want the pressurized, so we're going to need some fused quartz. So let's go ahead and it's alloys only. Alright. Let's get 2 sets of these. And this should be pretty easy to finish up all the stuff we need to. So let's go ahead and make the ender fluid conduits. I'm just going to make 1 set for right now. And I'm trying to think, what else are we going to need? We're going to need item ducts. We're going to need power. Can we make some more ender energy conduits? Yes. So I made a decent amount of the vibrant alloy. That slime is really driving me crazy. So let's take this stuff, and what we're gonna do, and let's get some item ducts or item conduits as well. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we are going to actually use this stuff to process to process all of this sludge. Now, there is a problem with this, so can we dig down? Is there anything down here? Yes, this room. Okay, that's actually fine. We'll use this room. We'll put this guy like right here. And actually, let's put him over here. So basically what we're gonna have to do is pull down power and the fluids all the way down here. So the sludge boiler takes the sludge that we still need to give it, and it produces items. So luckily we can put conduits in the same place, which is the best thing ever. That is what makes Ender.io so, the conduits from Ender.io so useful. So let's put that and insert. Alright, now that that is done, we just need to get, we're probably going to need some more pressurized fluid conduits. What we can do is actually just go straight from here. And yeah, we're going to need just a few more. But we can tell this extract, we'll have it active with signal for now. And let's just clean this up a little bit. So the problem with the sludge boiler, and the reason why we're putting it down here rather than anywhere else, because we're using a lot of conduits just to move this, right? Well, the reason is this thing is nasty when it's on. It causes an area of effect like withering poison or something like that. Plus, it does hunger. So it's just a really, really nasty thing. And I don't want to deal with that, so we're not going to. Hopefully that is far enough away so we don't have to worry about it at all. I believe it's like a 5x5 or it's a 7x7 area. I'm not entirely sure which. But what it will do is produce items for us. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It'll produce items for us. So there we go. That's all taken care of. We can close that back up. And head back up to the farm. And we'll start processing all of this sludge. Now the sludge in the top part is just going to have to sit there. So we just tell this to always active. So that should have taken stuff down below. Put that there. And go ahead and clean this area up a little bit. Put this stuff back into the system. And we're going to break this. And throw this into the system. So this should never, ever, ever fill up with too much sludge. We have a decent amount of stuff. So let's go down and look at it. If we get hunger or anything like that, we'll live. So that is working. No. So in, out, insert. So it is getting sludge, but it's not really doing much because it's not really getting all that much right now. So it is going to be a bit of a slow thing. So let's go take a look at the. Let's go grab the. Actually, let's grab the one thing, and we will just make a. Ooh, we are not doing well on power. So we need to do something about power right now. I was not anticipating that, so I'm not really ready to. We have a lot of generators we can choose from. Redstone ones are kind of nice. Can we make... I think the heated redstone? No, that's lava and redstone. So, lava generator. Potion generators, TNT generators, pink, high temperature furnace. We could make more furnace generators, but that's not actually that bad. Ender generators are really good usually. Can we make an ender generator? We need a furnace. We're gonna need more ender pearls. Let's get like 2 stacks, and then we can get 1, 2 of those. Block of iron. And there we go. Now if we get blaze rods, let's get a couple of these. We're gonna sag mill these. Whatever. I don't care that much. We can go ahead and make some more eyes of ender. Put this stuff away. And at least help this along. So this will generate a decent amount of power. It produces 120,000 RF, whereas this guy, we just grab a stack of coal. It's 20,000 RF. Yeah, that's not really good. This generates 80,000, so it's a little bit better. And then this guy is generating a lot of power. So is that going up again? It is. Perfect. So basically, if we look at the sludge boiler, I don't know if there's any other good generation, good items to generate power with. I guess we'll find out at some point. Anyways, this is so much iron. We should never have to get more iron again. So that is kind of the plan. Just to get as much of everything as we possibly can. so we don't have to worry about it ever again. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all that in there. And okay, we're still generating more power than we're using. That's good. So we're going to look into power stuff probably more next time. For now, let's go ahead and go to all the items. It wants us to get some soul sand. Now, I just happen to have the nether essence that we need. And there we go. Soul sand. We'll get a reward back and a diamond. And now we have to kill the wither. Alright, so we have to kill the wither next. That is something we're going to wait. Because I'm not too comfortable with our current setup of gear and all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to go to something else. There's 10 quests in the lab. We can make a whole bunch of instruments and the nether notes. We could also make a capacitor bank. I think I'd like to do that. So let's look at capacitor bank. I believe we need the normal one. So this guy requires a lot of double layers or a couple basic capacitors. So we're gonna need like we're gonna need a lot of basic capacitors. So let's get like, I don't know, a stack or so of gold nuggets. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright, we'll throw all that stuff in there. And we need to make 2 basic capacitors. So redstone blocks. We need 2 of these. 1, 2. And then we can just do this once we get the double layer. So that is not too bad. And that should be the quest. It is. So we're going to get a block of coal and a survivalist generator, which we can go ahead and, honestly, we're just going to plug in as well. I'll take that block of coal and throw that in here, because that's going to make 800,000 RF. I think that's pretty good. It's going to take forever, but it's going to produce a lot of power. We can also basically add our power banks, but that is what, 2 million RF. This one stores 5 million. So we can do something like this and have even more buffer. We'll just take this guy and move him right here. Perfect. So we have a good reward back. Let's go ahead and open this. And we got a tomato seed. Cool, not like I don't have those already. So anyways, we need to find... There's a whole bunch of music stuff and nether notes that we can go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and do that. Bunch of quests. So the nether notes requires blaze rods. And then one of these gold notes. So obsidian and note blocks. 1, 2. Obsidian, we can go ahead and make. And there's a golden note. And we just need more blaze rods. So we have 2. We need more. I guess we're going to do the thing that we typically do. Apologies. I hate doing this sometimes, but I mean, you do what you have to. So we need 5 of these guys. We'll just put these here. It does give me a chance to also kind of increase the number of seeds I have for whatever. So we'll just sit here. We'll watering can this guy. Get more seeds. Get all the essence we need. I'm not entirely sure how much essence we're actually going to need. So we'll see here in a moment. Once we get the... There we go. So recipe uses. We get 4 for 9. So we need 18. That's not too bad. And we'll go ahead and make the nether notes. I don't know if that's going to unlock anything else. We'll find out soon enough. So yeah, once we get all the blaze rods we need, and eventually once we get blaze essence coming through, we can process a ton of blaze rods, get a bunch of ender eyes, and honestly we'll probably go for ender generators. If we can get a 64 times ender generator, that is going to be a lot more powerful than the dynamos or anything like that. Now the lava would be also a potential, but I don't know if that's going to be the brightest way. There's some weird auto crafting that we'd have to do, but I think we could handle that as well if we wanted to use the heated redstone. That is efficient. That is a little bit better than just the standard lava, and I already have enough of these guys. But I typically like the ender pearl stuff. We'll see though. So anyways, 1, 2, and nether note. And that is a quest. So we're going to get some nether quartz and a reward bag. Now we need to make a drum, a ukulele. Alright, so let's start doing this. So drum, ukulele. I don't know how to spell ukulele. Oh, there's a U. Alright, so it's the basic one. So the drum, we're gonna need 2 golden notes. Alright, let's make note blocks. So luckily we have pretty much everything we need. So there's 4. We're gonna need more planks. So wood, we have plenty. And let's do something like this. And there we go. We have a lot of note blocks now. Now obsidian, we also need a lot of this. But that's easy enough. So, drum, we're going to need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the ukulele, we're going to need 2 more. And then what else do we have? We have the horn, which is 2 more. 1, 2. And the bagpipe, which is probably going to be... Ooh. Oh, wait, no, that's the ender bagpipe. That's the normal one. 2 more. 1, 2. And what else? Ocarina. Ocarina. Let's see. The Ocarina of Time requires note of the Legion. Yeah, that's something that's we're not gonna have. So we need 2 more. 1, 2. All right. So drum. There we go. Horn. Bagpipe. And ocarina. We need more wood. So the ocarina. And I feel like I'm missing one. Ukulele. Which we're gonna need sticks. And there we go. So that should be all of these quests. And we're going to take the reward bags for all of them. Unless there is one of the Legion things. Alright, so there was a lot of quests. Now, I have no idea what each of these do. And honestly, I don't really care. We're just going to throw them away. We have 2 good reward bags now. Let's get away a little bit. Lettuce, redstone, and 4 graters. Lemon, tomato, electrum sword, and silver shards. All of it is terrible. So I did go ahead and put the saplings in here, like I said I was going to last episode. How are we doing on power? Actually, not too bad. Cool. So we can throw this stuff away, and we can get more sticks. I like keeping sticks on me. It's usually useful. Alright, so that was a lot of quests. Now I think the last one I want to go ahead and do is, let's go ahead and get 1,500 dirt. So, if we want to get all of this dirt, let's actually set up something a little bit easier for this. Rather than hopper and all that, we're going to go ahead and get a barrel and an item conduit. And what we can do is then get a lever, which we'll craft here in a second. And we can have something that's toggleable. And that's what I want. So we put the barrel there, item conduit like so. Extract active with signal. Insert. And we just put that there. So if we put a single piece of cobblestone in here, we can transfer it immediately. So kind of nice. That way we can store stuff like dirt. So how much earth essence do we have? Quite a bit. So let's just get a bunch of dirt. And once we have 1,500, there's 800. We'll go ahead and get this taken care of. So we need 36. So that goes in there. Alright, we need 28 more, and there's 1,500. So what we can do is select the task, put it there, and flip the switch. And that should take care of this quest. So that's going to give us some double compressed dirt. It's going to take some time, but it will just kind of do its thing. Now, is there anything else that we've unlocked or anything? Magical stuff. We still need to get more Crucio and all that kind of fun stuff. Kill the Wither. Auto Brewer. Auto Breeder. The Grinder. Let's go ahead and make the Auto Chisel. I don't know how bad that will be to make, but it shouldn't be that bad. So the Auto Chisel is... yeah, actually really easy. Stone bricks, nether bricks, cobblestone. So there we go. And that's it. We get a claim reward. I'm going to take the reward bag because the rest of the stuff is kind of boring. And it's a good reward bag. So another D-Master head. Alright, so... see, the auto planter, auto brewer, gravel roads. We need 1,500 gravel as well. Auto enchanter. A lot of this stuff isn't that bad to do, but we'll wait until later, just because right now we don't have... actually, we have plenty of stuff. Alright, so we need to make auto enchanter, fruit picker, some Steve's factory stuff. I'll worry about that later. Fisher. So there's auto... let's see. I just want all the stuff that's auto. So the auto brewer and the auto enchanter is the things it wants us to make. So we need 2 machine frames. Let's go ahead and get this. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Cool. So there's the 2 machine frames. So we need the auto enchanter. And for this we need some books. We have the sugar cane. And 1, 2. And I think we're going to need 2 of these. So there is the auto enchanter. And then we need the auto brewer, which requires plastic pipes. We should be able to make these. So auto brewer, we need this. We need these guys, so we need some redstone torches. We're gonna need 1, 6-ish is fine. That's fine. We'll have a few extra. Doesn't matter. So 2 repeaters, and then a brewing stand. So now we should be able to make the auto brewer as well. And there's 2 quests. So reward bags as always. And we're also going to get the auto anvil and also auto disenchanter. So those are things we also need to make. So we need 2 more machine frames. So I have no idea how much glass I have. Oh, we're starting to run out. Okay. So the auto disenchanter. We have everything but this guy, and I bet the anvil also needs it. Yep. So auto disenchanter, that was something we need, right? Yes. So there's that. We're going to get an enchanted book and an inverse sword. Sharpness 5 sword. That's really nice. This is done. So we have the dirt. We're going to get some more rewards. And we're just busting through all of these quests. So, throwing most of the stuff back in because I don't really care about it. We need 2 anvils. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 anvils. And that should be enough. What are these? Iron gears. 1, 2. Perfect. So that should be everything we need for the auto anvil. And there's yet another quest. I'm just going to take the reward bag because iron is not an issue. So let's go ahead and open these reward bags. We have a greater, epic, and good. So good, rubber saplings. Greater, a bunch of seeds. And epic. That is just 10. Alright, so I think that's enough for today. So we are getting power. I am going to go ahead. Yeah, that is going to give us so much power for so long. We're going to keep that guy filled up with stuff. We should be able to get more ender pearls, and we can just throw these in here. So that will generate 30,000 RF. And yeah, so basically, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time we are going to what to do? We need to kill the wither. That is for sure. And I'm a little nervous about that, but once we kill the wither, that's going to unlock a lot of different things here. And we can finish up those quests. We need to find something that says unlocks the quest somewhere else. But I don't know where that's going to be. So I think the next thing to prepare for is to kill the wither. And then we can go from there. So in order to do that, we're probably going to want to get a really nice weapon, like a crossbow. So we're gonna make some super weapons next time and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.